Yay!
Talking to the microphone, Savage AF, man. You know what it is. Forget your feelings. Facts matter.
Well, not in the Republican Party, but everywhere else in the world.
Listen, we'll be cursing in 4 minutes and 15 seconds, so don't bring up Republicans yet, Shang.
Yes.
Let's save that anger for later.
Say that for later.
AF. That's Shang, like I just said. One of your hosts for today.
Yeah.
And every day. And I am Black Pedro, and
that's Black Pedro. Black Pedro or El Blanco El Pedro.
Peter Negro. That being said, guys, listen, Savage AF, we talk politics, hot topics, and current events in an I don't give a fluff kind of style. Like I said, we'll be cursing in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And in the meantime, in between time, know that you can catch Savage AF Monday through Friday, typically,
because sometimes things happen.
Life happens. 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Court for murder. It happens with Pedro.
Beat that case, dog.
Okay, relocating certain.
I beat that case.
No, I'm saying relocating certain homeless young ladies of the night to go back to their dumpster.
No, you can't. It's
Yo, that has lasted almost a year on you.
Wait till it's in the next special.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Savage AF, man. Listen, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, typically. But when we do it, we got platforms.
Oh, we got Katina Fields, PR agencies in the building.
I see you. Listen, you can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, and now both of our Instagrams simultaneously.
I don't use that word, but now I don't know why. You got me talking. In my way. Hey, first off, everybody dice. Everybody dice. Come on.
It's time. That reminds me of King Beef on on Martin. But listen.
It's scrolling.
If you ever miss us live, that's your fault. You are a bad person, but you can redeem yourself. Our YouTube channel has all of our archive shows. Plus, you can get subscribed and notified so you can know what's going on. YouTube.com/C/SavageAFWorld. Show them what it looks like.
And you also need to take your little grubby ass fingers and click the goddamn bell. Yeah, and now click the bell. Now you're not done there. You think your job is done? You think your job is done? Not at all. Use your thumbs and give us a thumbs up if you like what you're hearing. If you like go to our page. You can look at old archived shows, and you might be something relevant right now. Take your thumbs, give us a thumbs up because it helps the algorithm. And that's not what it is. We're on Facebook, Meta, World Peace, / whatever.
Bookface place.
Yeah, Bookface. Yeah, it's up top.
Right above a Savage. And then you want to go A.F. And then that'll be the easiest way to find us on the Bookface place.
Yeah, you need to find us on that. And then when you find us on that, again, thumbs up, follow us, subscribe. Make sure you do that. Now,
get notified.
Now, if you're already on Instagram, you already know what the gram is doing for you, right? Because you're seeing us.
It's providing the nutrients you need.
Right. A lot of times people don't get enough vitamin D, ladies. Yo, I want to make sure, check us out on all the social media platforms. But first, why don't you go to Threads? Check us out on Threads at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang. And one of the most important apps in the world in the whole wide world, at Black Pedro. Make sure you follow at Black Pedro and at Comedian Shang on the goddamn IG.
Grammage, do the damage. Instagram, y'all.
We got a lot of people in the feed already. I see a lot of people jumping on IG.
On the YouTube side, I see Lady Hazel May, Maya Baker. I see D Jones, Damani. I also
English.
I see on my IG Buttercup Burwell.
Wow,
and Black Sean
that's a name for you
365.
right there. Yeah, so
Buttercup
I
Burwell.
see a couple people. I said Katina Fields or K Fields PR. Make sure you check her out,
Hey,
follow. We got a lot of people on the feed, and Ian, I think it's Ian underscore Uting, YUNTING. That's right, right? Uting. Oh, somebody
Ting.
said thread
Ting.
bites. Somebody said thread bites. IG is better. Zio, Finn, Geo. Hey man, it's
But
just
what I
one
mean, see,
platform.
Threads. I don't really compare Threads and IG, right?
Two
Threads
different
is
things.
is supposed to be compared with what is now called X, which used to be called Twitter. So if you're really going to compare and trash Threads, compare it to Twitter, now known as X.
X or
Because yeah, IG is not the
well, it's
same
not.
as
Well, the other name for new Twitter or X is where the racists come to play.
right,
Because those
Nazi.com.
motherfuckers, yeah, exactly. These motherfuckers be saying, I've already had people say, "Hey, dumbass, why are you a Democrat?" I said, yeah, I'm a dumbass, but unfortunately, I found your location. Look out the window. You know
Right,
what
exactly. It's like
I'm
dumbasses choose violence, and that's
yeah,
me.
yeah, because
Savage
yeah,
AF, man. Oh, we're in there, Shang. Fuck your feelings, facts
yeah.
matter,
Wow. You really
motherfucker.
was waiting for that one, wasn't you?
I
Yeah.
had to get it off my chest.
Yeah, all up in your face.
Got it off my
Yeah.
chest. All right, listen. We should probably get into the show.
Yeah, we probably should talk about what the things that are going on, and plus, what would Cat Williams think?
Let's get. He's too busy running. By the way, the update. I don't know if y'all saw this. There's video out now of him running
I saw, yeah,
the length of like a basketball court at gym in 4.47 seconds, and people are like, "See, fast." I'm like, "Nigga, it's like 94 feet, bro. That's 31 yards."
not the same, is it?
He ran 31 yards in 4.4. He said he could run 40 yards in 4.3 or maybe a 4.16. I'm gonna keep dipping down until y'all get what I'm saying.
Okay, a lot of people don't understand what the situation is and the ramifications, repercussions. What this brother said. That's not the
that
right
that
time,
was
right?
that was my sticker. It's not distance and time.
Not
Listen,
distance and time. But everybody's like, see, he did it. You know
listen,
what?
and look, Maya Baker's like, Pedro, can you do it? Like, can I run the length of a basketball court
And
in
four,
like
yes.
4.4? Yeah,
I,
probably.
okay, my rotund ass can do it.
Yeah.
And
No, no. Can I run a
I got
4.340?
no.
Never in my life.
Yeah.
Not
So
when I was 17 to 22. I was like a 4.6 nigga. You know what
I
I'm saying?
couldn't,
Like
yeah, I couldn't do it while I'm
considered
reading
slow.
3,000 books. I could read 3,000 books in that distance. But the point, and Kat,
In
people gonna
4
clown
point.
you. So if you get mad at us, because we're a blip on the universe, so you're not going to really check us. But the bottom line is,
No, that's not why
apparently,
I'm
he
saying this.
after that thing happened with Kat, he sold 10 million tickets.
Oh yeah, but also like do not for me it's just like don't disrespect track and like athletic speed like that. Like sure, he might still be swift for his
He's
age.
fast. He's fast.
You say you at 52 to say that you could run a 4.340. It's a it's like it's blasphemous against athletics, dog. Like I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? You
It's
know
like
what?
only thing I've been harping on. I don't care what he said about Kevin Hart and Ludacris booty holes or talent, anybody talent like Cedric's or Ricky's. I don't give a fuck.
Pedro, shut your mouth.
Nigga, you cannot run a 4.340. He said he could probably run a 4.16. Nigga, you would be in a league of your own.
Of
Like
nobody.
you wouldn't be world famous for being funny if he could run
You
a
would be world famous.
4.1 right now.
Hussein Bolt called and said, "Shut the fuck up."
Nigga, what?
But no, I get it. But I'm just saying that people have been talking
That's
about it.
not even the
This
show.
is
Shit.
the thing about the level of dick riding people do. They're like, see, he did it. He was right. Y'all all wrong, and they never take that into account. They don't also. But you know what? I've been real like I just last night. I mean, night before last, I went to see Earthquake show, a Quake's house at the Chateau, and
Oh
Chappelle
yeah,
did
yeah.
like
Chappelle came through, huh?
Chappelle
Yeah, I
did
saw
30. I actually ended up talking to him for like 25 minutes. And he gave me like made me feel 90 years old. Said, "Hey, Shang, I was opening for you." And it was true. I was opening for you on the show, and it was two people. There's only two people there. And you told the owner, we're going to do the show. And we did the show for two people. And you sat at the desk and talked to them and killed. And I was like, man. And now everybody looked at, he opened for you. So it made me feel more like, man, but he was
That's
good.
amazing. Get him on the fucking show. Get him on
Man,
Savage AF.
it's so weird. He see me, Mad Love, all that stuff. All these big name acts that know me see me, Mad Love. What's up, Shang? Blah blah blah. How you fam? And none of them, I could get none of them on the show because they like, oh, it's not big enough. Now, if we was, the Skip, look here, Skip, look here. I'm from Georgia, Skip. But I just watched
He
this
doesn't
show
even
with.
say Skip no more, you know.
Yeah, no, but
He's on the bigger and better thing. Steven.
Steven. Cat. Come on, Cat. What you doing, Cat? Stop it, Cat. But check this out. I watched Country Wayne on there. That motherfucker is brilliant.
I haven't listened to it yet, but
he made me
I
feel
just
like
saw
I've wasted my life to a point.
The clip I saw, it was like he pays $200,000 a month in child support. That was just the title. I haven't watched the clip, but he pays $200,000
Oh
a
yeah,
month
I watched
in child
most of
support
it,
for his 10 kids. And I was like, what? Damn, man.
Yeah.
Good God, man.
The new handle for Country Wayne is that nigga be fucking.
Hey man.
Wow.
10 kids. That's a lot.
I got two and my nuts are already tired.
I have 0 kids and every day physically I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
My mother's in the building, Lolita. I see you.
Hey.
All right, listen. Let's actually get into the show.
Is she
We haven't
moving
actually done it
couches
yet.
right now?
Yeah, she probably lifting something.
I got it.
Listen, it is Thursday, January 18th, 2024 in the time-space continuum. 3:21 on the West Coast. Black Pedro comedian Shang. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter.
Yeah.
We are going to end with a Shangry when we get there. Stick around. We're going to end today's show with the Shangry.
Yeah.
This is your daily run-up. We start from the bottom. Now we're here.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, at the bottom of the show, Shangry today. Darling Nikki, bitch, please. We're gonna get into it.
Yeah.
We're gonna let him speak on it. But before we get into that, your Black Pedro pop in today. CD Deuce versus everybody, y'all.
Oh, yeah, we got a what up, though, from Brian Pryor. What up, though?
What up, BP? I saw him on Instagram as well over there. So
yeah, and let me tell you something. Again, congratulations to the Lions. Let's see what they can do. There's a lot of people rooting for the Lions because they pretty much this year shown they about that life.
CD Deuce versus everybody is your Black Pedro pop in today. We'll talk about it.
Oh, see, oh yeah.
But before we get into that, before we get into that,
I knew that Michigan and Detroit Lions.
If it happens all in this year,
it's gonna be it's on. Yeah.
Southeastern. If your little Southeastern Michigan friends, we will be assholes for the next 30 weeks. Okay. That being said, before we get into that Black Pedro pop in today, don't disinformation. It looks like we just not ready for the amount of disinformation that's about to come through this year. The fuckery is going to fuck with us, I think. Let's talk about it.
Tricksters.
But before we get into that, before we talk about that, I don't know really how I want to say this.
You got to say it the way you got to say it, man. Let it out your chest.
I mean, I don't know if I want to say it's like tomato. Like, I don't know if I want to say they got a Plani for Fani or they got a Plani for Fani, but Fani Willis, a judge has ordered a hearing over certain allegations that have come out. Now, what are these allegations? One might ask. Fani Willis, by the way, for those who've been living under a rock or on some sort of opioid, understand that Fani Willis is the Georgia State District Attorney or State Attorney, and she is bringing a case against Donald Trump. She has brought a case over basically his behavior around election fraud in their state.
Yeah.
But as of last week, some allegations arose. And this is coming through, I believe, a co-defendant of Trumpty Dumpty himself about Fani Willis having, I believe, relations with one of her lead prosecutors, and them also being accused
What up, Tricks?
them also being accused of mishandling public funds.
Oh yeah, you know what?
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, this highly vetted black woman that's been in her job for a minute is a philandering whore. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all of a sudden they got tapes with her booty in
all
the
the information. Yeah, now we know all her booty hole brown. I didn't listen. You know what? This is so normal for the fucking Trumpers and the Trumplicans, and because we know Trumpopolis is happening with the zombies horde that's going to be basically voting. I knew they was going to do something like this. I knew they was going to find some kind of thing. Yeah, she didn't pay a parking ticket in 1997. You know, kill that bitch. It's like, what in the wide world of fuck? And even now, if she spent monies, that's different. But if she philandered, which I haven't heard that word in a while. You came up, pulled that one out your ass, Pedro. Philandered.
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 Well, you know, they're saying that she misused public funds, and you know, it may have had some sort of inappropriate relationship with a staffer. Maya Baker says, "Isn't that the same move they made against Bill Clinton? Can't people have sex in peace?" Damn. Now, it is a similar move. Only thing is, Bill did that shit, and he a white dude.
And yeah, it's a little different.
You know, but you know, for this sister, it might, you know, definitely one of those is not true. She's definitely not a white dude. We don't know what this is about, but with the allegations that have surfaced, this judge is asking for you know, a hearing about it. They want to, you know, they should.
But see, LG,
the judge wants to talk about it.
Why we got people in the feed? Bill did that. Okay, yeah, okay, maybe.
I mean, we know. This nigga left his nut on her dress.
Yeah, so we know Bill did that.
It's
he was dipping cigars in her pussy and smoking them. So
he
by the way, that's some pimp player shit right there. I ain't never thought about doing that to a woman. Let me dip the cigar in your pussy and smoke it. What? But AJ Fitz says a lady is taking Biden to court for $100 million for immigration killing her child during a robbery, and he only got $6.
You know what? I'm going to tell that lady good luck with that. Sorry to hear about your child.
Yeah, I mean, they're pulling all the stops out, man.
No, but honestly, also just to what AJ was bringing up there, you know, it's apparent that Biden, Joseph Robinette Biden, your president, our president, has asked several times for Congress to legislate around immigration laws such that he can then enforce stricter laws, right? Because that's actually how the system works. It's not like one dude gonna build a wall, keep them all out, make them fall, make them fall, make them fall. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they're and now you have GOPers in Congress who are like, well, we don't want to fix it now in an election year because they don't want to make Biden look good. But the reality is Biden has requested, and just to AJ's point, that this doesn't totally fall on the executive branch, right? Like the legislative branch has a responsibility to write laws or you know, amend laws,
but
that would allow.
But you know what? This is the wild thing. Mr. Robinson or whatever, the Speaker of the House, actually got orders from Trump. He was on a conversation where Trump is telling him to do this. Basically, hold up anything pertaining to immigration so Biden looks bad, and the idiots, the fucking dumb bitch ass people that are following him and just drinking the Kool-Aid, they think, well, it's Biden's fault. I'm like, God damn it. And even though he's offered shit over and over again. And by the way, you got a little message from Miss. If you can read it.
Only I'm gonna call you Miss Cat, since you're gonna put Cat Williams up as your little fucking what do you call it, avatar or whatever. What do you call it? A thumbnail, whatever.
Yes,
The
that's
philandering whore we recognize is Pedro Delfino Hernandez. I'm gonna ask you.
that would be you.
That would not be me. That would not be me.
That's what she said.
No. Honestly, that is not me.
Okay.
She did not spell my name right.
Oh, so that's not you.
That is not me.
You know
there
what,
may be some other motherfucker out there.
But
Pedro Delfino Hernandez, but I am not that Delfino Hernandez.
Yeah, but
I'll have you know.
That's another one. Listen, if that's the case, what they're doing is now the Republicans are pulling out all the stops to make her look bad because they know that she got some goods on this motherfucker.
And you know, I'm not going to be blind and say that she might not have done some freaky deaky. Could have possibly handled funds. I hope none of that is true, because it would probably derail that case. But beauty is you'd have 3 more cases with about 87 more counts or whatever.
You know why I wouldn't derail the case? Because they would have someone stuck in for her. They would have like, okay, she's not going to continue with this case. The case keeps going on. It's just she won't be in charge of it. And plus, I'm thinking the way that Republicans doing this, I'm calling bullshit. I think that they're using whatever they can. The lady trying to sue Biden saying that, take him off the ballot in Florida because of immigration laws. And even though Florida is not even in the mix pertaining to a state where they have an influx of a whole bunch of Mexicans, that's not the case. If anything, we with immigration, by the way, everybody out there that try to say it's only Mexicans pertaining to immigration, y'all can suck a dead donkey's dick, because you know who never pays attention to their visas and there's an influx of them? Caucasoids,
Europeans,
snow heathens, Europeans. They come here, they never leave, and that's still an immigrant. But I don't see nobody talking shit about that. And by the way, anybody that don't like what I said, you know what I'm saying? Hands.
Potatoes. My mother says immigration is a federal role, and that is definitely true in this. You're like a long roll off a short pier. Greg Abbott, who in Texas, tried to do his own thing with his death wire razor balls in the river. Just like to try and eat Mexicans alive in the river, I guess.
What kind of shit was that? I mean,
but he went, he went Lone Star State on him. By the way, fuck the Cowboys. But
oh yeah, absolutely.
But it is like, it's not solely an executive branch responsibility, to my mother's point, right? Like when you say federal role, like the Congress has the ability, and if the way these GOPers are barking, then they have the fucking responsibility to shut the fuck up and put some legislation where their mouth is. But they don't really want to do that, because then at this point it would make Joseph Biden look good.
Look good. They don't anything they can do, but you know what? They're going to pull it out. And by the way, we're going to continue this.
But couldn't it make them look good? Like if they actually shored up the border? But no, they just want to blame.
Well, no, because they're not about anything substantive. They're just about, tribalism, racism, any other ism that you think is negative. They're not about that. They're about win at all costs, get power, and then put niggas in slavery again.
One more time.
That's what it is.
I see Melanie Mary over on IG, man. Listen, if you're on my IG, which is at Black Pedro, or Shang's IG, which is at Comedian Shang, and you're not on the other, right? Like, make sure you follow over here. Make sure you follow over there. Super Stud from Hell. See you on IG as well.
What's up,
Yeah,
Mohammed? Rhonda Dot Burton, what's popping? Thanks for
there we
joining.
go.
I just think that the way they're going about it by going after Fanny is obviously their playbook. I hope that it's not true, but you know what I'm
It's
saying.
fucking crazy. Well, speaking of women, somebody need to come get this woman here, Miss Cat over here. She says, Pedro del Philandero Hernandez. So now you trying to defame me, girl. We listen. I could Jean Carroll the fuck out of this episode right now, just off of you alone. So
Right.
I need you to.
Oh, by the way, Trump has been yelling, and
He
making
about to
noise.
get kicked out his
Kicked out
own
it. But even
trial.
if he gets kicked out of the trial, what he's going to use that is, more stuff. Just like niggas that actually thought it was dope. Like, yo, that motherfucker got a mugshot like me. I hate all of y'all. I hate all you dumb ass black people that think that that's a good
That's
thing.
a badge of
Stop
honor.
that dumb shit.
It's a badge
Stop
of
that backward fucking thought process. And I say it to your face because I ain't giving a fuck.
Hey.
And then I have to do this.
Give it to him.
I have to give him the Denzel.
Yeah, no, man. Those are not badges of honor.
Zio
They're actually
Finger.
called slave patches.
Yeah, exactly.
According to like we had that Louisiana sheriff clip that we played the other day, who's like, "Well, don't let the good ones go. They cut the grass and change our oil."
Yeah, that was so fucking scary.
And we breed them to build more little nigglets that we can.
Nigglets. Zio Finger. Why is the term grand old party still a thing after 159 years? Because they want to hold on to when they had power. And that's what they do. That's why I hate when they call the Cowboys the Americans team. Something about, I don't even like American flags. They get on my fucking nerves now because the symbolism of them. But I know what you mean. They're still saying that. And by the way, fuck the Cowboys.
Maya's got her go bag. She says, I am stacking my coins in case I need a quick getaway after the election. Well, you know what? I would just go ahead and plan a vacation during the election, Maya. And if you don't need to come back, you don't need to come back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but right now, if they do get her on this, you know what's going to happen, Pedro? I already checked. As soon as I knew about this last week, they are going to have another person step in. You can't.
Trump, the case is the case, right? They could pull her down.
They could pull her down, and somebody else takes it. They put somebody else to take the case. So it doesn't mean the case just evaporates and go away. It means that they use their tactic to besmirch this woman. And I don't use the word besmirch. Everybody in the feed, another word, besmirch. By the way, it's pronounced slow finger. Oh shit. Oh, we're getting a lot of people on the feed. And then, by the way, people in the feed, thank y'all for following us. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. The thing about it is, I knew it was coming. I knew they were going to pull out any stops they could pertaining to making these black women look bad. Because if you look at the cases, a lot of people that are pushing these cases are black. So I knew they were going to do something. You know,
Letitia James, Alan Bragg, Fani Willis.
Fani Willis, exactly. Right. I knew they were going to do that. And I don't know why the Democrats with they punk ass. And again, people think, oh, you don't like Democrats? Absolutely. They get on my fucking nerves because they don't fight as hard as they should.
Maya Baker says there is an active campaign against smart black women. You know, a lot of that is coming up with Claudine Gay, the newly removed, and you know, she resigned, but you know, we know what it was.
We know what it was.
From as Harvard University's first, not just black, but also black woman president, but also I believe black. And now her accuser's wife is also being accused of plagiarism. You know, again, for me, it's like, oh, all of a sudden, these, you know, really successful black women who've been in the game a while, been doing what they do. They let Fani Rico the fuck out of drug dealers and rappers. She wants to, you know, she wants to use rap lyrics to indict.
Which makes sense. If you told him, I shot that motherfucker on 3rd and Vine. And well, nigga, you said it. And so that's what it is. But And YT
Technically, a third Vine is called Rossmore.
Yeah, so you could get him on that. YT Johnson, someone recently besmirched Shang's facial hair pertaining to mugshots. You know what? And you know what? Y'all
that
savage.
felt not only off topic, but just kind of like
It felt
one of
personal.
those, unnecessarily personal. Jay.
Yeah, you know what, man? YT Johnson, you know what? I'm gonna kill you with kindness. What I'm gonna do is say, as I stab you, I'm gonna go, have a good day.
See, this is what we don't want. Once the allegations come out, Damani Jones, like, she looked like she'll let you drive her car if you smash. But
Oh
here's
my
the
God.
thing, dog.
Y'all are
She got two
horrible.
cars. So the other one is like for good dick. You know what I'm saying? Like going to the store, but you got to run errands for her though.
Now it
That's
shouldn't
it.
be
She
about
also looked like you'd have to run errands. Now,
yeah.
I don't want to besmirch her name. You know what I'm saying? Again,
The
we don't
bottom
know if
line is
any of these things are
we
even
don't know.
true.
It's allegations
And
number one.
this is occurring on such a level, right? This is a black woman who is indicting a former president,
Right.
a white man who has painted himself orange.
A white racist twice
Yeah,
impeached,
a Nazi
disgraced,
motherfucking drumpf
disgraced,
ass. Yeah.
a person that spews shit every chance he gets when he talks.
No, he literally diaper burst out of both ends. It apparently, right? Like
And
since for like 20-25 years now, he's been diaper blowout guy,
Yeah.
Captain Blowout. I'm gonna
And
call him Leaky Cheeks.
the
Miss
level of
Adverb wants
nasty that is.
Miss Adverb. She wants a better picture of Letitia James. Listen, this isn't a beauty contest, okay? We're just trying to get
That's a good
convictions.
picture of her. Shut up. Shut your
That's
mouth.
that's not Letitia James, but she.
No, let's say. Oh yeah, no, I meant Fanny. Yeah, I think we said.
Yeah, no. But listen, not a beauty contest. I don't know if Fani will let you smash if or drive if you
Yeah,
smash.
but that I mean,
But
saying that goofy
what we
shit.
do know is that the timing of these things are odd for me. At least
Yeah,
that's what I know. That
we already know what it is.
when you have a Claudine Gay at Harvard, when you have a Fani Willis in Georgia, I guess misuse of public funds could only happen once you're in office. But y'all wasn't checking for that before.
Right, and
You
these
just
were
start
highly
checking
come on, they
when
were
she's.
highly vetted. Come on, they waited until this year. They waited until 2024 to try to push that narrative.
I
And
don't know that, Shane.
even
I
if
don't
it's
know.
proven wrong, even if the allegations are thrown out the window, it gives that cloud over her that she's corrupt. Just like,
Well,
uh,
she's dark, so
yeah,
that's what clouds are for.
that, and you know what?
The
You know how the
darkness.
darkies like to be in the dark. I can't say that, I guess, because I'm light skinned. But the point is, I think that even if they find her that she cheated, uh, then if anything, that doesn't have anything to do with her as a
Hmm.
person that can go after Trump.
So Maya Baker brings up a point, and we do have to specify our theys. But she said, but they won't go after Clarence Coontastic Thomas. Fuck out of here. Well, Clarence Thomas, when he walks into a room full of white men, he's just a good old boy.
Yeah, but
Never
Clarence,
meaning no harm. Like he sings all the songs. He's like Clarence Thomas sings the hits. He's like, he sings Dixie. This nigga don't even whistle Dixie. He sings it. He knows the words to Dixie.
yeah, I mean, no,
Uh,
or he goes,
so,
"Is there anything y'all need me to get you, sir?"
so
He
Maya
is such
went,
a coon cage.
but when we talk about the days that get people and things like
I'm
that,
gonna say the days. We know
well,
who the
no,
days
I'm
are.
just saying, like there's a bunch of theys. There are theys that they ain't there for when. Sorry. All right, but a big difference between Clarence Coontastic Thomas and a Letitia Bitch Please James and a Fani I'll let you drive if you smash, but nigga don't rap about it because then I'll lock you up. Willis, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not dancing the dance, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
that's how
I just
they end up getting gotten by
and for the
them.
people that in the feed are saying they, I'm saying they. If you look at the white power structure that's trying to keep Trump in power, if you look at the Republicans, black and white Republicans that want to win at all costs to get power, That's all they care about. They don't care about the middle class. They don't care about me or you, Pedro. They just care about winning so they can implement
Power.
all of their stuff and we can
That's tough.
actually have a dictatorship. There's some stuff I just saw that was real scary where he's going to go after any network and they're going to try to control the FCC where they can make decisions of what'll be on the air. And so that's what's happening.
Sorry, Lady Hazel May got me with this one. She said Meyer Baker Clarence is really wearing kiwi shoe polish. And you know the nigga hums a ditty when he's shining them every day, like, like I don't, this nigga is he's a tapper. He's a toe
and the
toucher.
fact that they haven't that they use this allegations to go after Fani and not go after Clarence is because they know that Clarence will play their tune. And Fani won't.
So also, we don't want to be alarmists here on Savage AF, and we need to move on. But as far as I understand, this is a judge bringing Fani in or just wanting to have like kind of a hearing, a talk, like, hey, what the fuck's going on kind of meeting. So as far as I know, when we say they're going after Fani, it could just be an inquiry into like, hey, so what is this? But I don't think as of yet, there is an actual
right. There's
no indictment against her. I know that.
No indictment, but there is an indictment against Orange Kunstick. So I don't know why y'all acting like brand new.
But this is, and actually 4 indictments. But this is, like you said, Shang, an attempt to throw shade, a dark cloud, to besmirch.
Yeah, I like that word now.
It's going in the Savage AF dictionary. Y'all, Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Brian Pryor, I see you, bro. He does say, as we move on, people please realize that this Republican-led Congress has not passed any bills this session. That includes the black ones too. So, again, a lot of smoke and mirrors going on, which actually takes us right into our next damn thing. Because I didn't officially call it this, but honestly, as we go into this election cycle, deep into it and into the heart of it, a lot of the stuff we're going to hear, we're going to have to out loud ask ourselves and our neighbors and loved ones.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Wow.
Yo, people, don't diss information, okay? But also don't believe the hype. And that's the problem. That's why the dumbing down of educational systems in America has been so important, because they knew we were going to get to a point where the computers were going to be smarter than the masses. And I was watching a segment earlier with Alicia Menendez and Maya Wiley on MSNBC. And Maya Wiley, a seemingly righteous sister, great journalist and legal mind. I don't think there's any sort of legislation around the usage of deep fakes and AI to make people
look like they said shit that didn't say.
Yeah,
but right now that's the concern. But at the end of the day, and everybody in the feed that doesn't understand this, they will use whatever tactics they got to use. And the fucking thing that makes me mad is that Democrats use it back. Show Trump fucking a baby. Like, fuck them.
But they're gonna do that. They're gonna be like, but it was an immigrant baby.
Yeah, it's different.
Coming to steal our jobs.
He's trying to come over here and take our jobs. And what they wanted to do. You know how those babies like to take our guns. I mean, at the end of the day, we know what the situation is.
Those babies like that. Honestly, I will say this about babies, the ones I've been around, they are kind of psycho, always trying to kill themselves. So if you leave a gun around a baby will grab that gun. So
babies
probably
love
why
guns.
we don't.
Babies love guns. You know that, right? Everybody knew that.
They love everything. And they'll put it right in their mouth and try and pull the trigger. You're like, how do you even know how this thing works? They're crazy. But that being said, that would be a slippery slope, Shang. And I know You were
What
joking?
do you mean? No, I
But
wasn't joking.
if Democrats started doing like then, bro,
If they're gonna play
it would
dirty,
be.
we need to play dirty.
I get
Photoshop.
you know
Let's
what
go.
you know what it would for me. It would be like Democrats should make the most ridiculous AI fake videos, and if these motherfuckers end up believing that shit, then it's like you're out.
Yeah.
Like you failed the test. Sorry, we didn't tell you you were taking the test,
Oh no.
but
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
election is
We got to double and triple check
tells us
shit now.
who.
Anybody that you see some information, we got to double and triple check it because there's going to be so much bullshit. And also, don't think the other countries like China is not going to be like, yeah, we got some shit ready for y'all. The end of the day is the reality is they've been lying, lay ass off, and they're going to keep lying, and they're going to put whatever imagery out there to fool you. And some of you dumb niggas is going to buy it. I
And
saw.
but honestly, it's not dumb niggas that I'm worried about. It's
No.
dumb crackers, dog. They the ones scaling walls, trying to hang politicians, and they're the ones that are gonna get actually fooled by AI bullshit. Lady Hazel May says, I think it's crazy how they keep dropping off busloads of immigrants in black places late at night.
Yeah.
LOL, we cool people. We not fixing to hurt them. You know what that's about, really? When you say black places, it's really these liberal cities. A lot that the southern border, some are not even border states, but they are human trafficking
Right.
people around America to these quote unquote liberal cities, blue cities,
That aren't prepared
to
for this
make
shit.
this point. Well, and but also to make the point, like, well, if you want to let everybody in, then you take care of them. And it's just like this blatant use of live human bodies as political fodder without any consideration about who these people are, what their missions and goals in life were. Maybe
Nothing.
they're just on the run from fucking war and crime and death. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like just an innocent person
They don't.
who
You know what? Wheelchair
making
Willie.
violent
Wheelchair
jokes.
Willie didn't care. He didn't care. The bottom line, yeah, I'm talking about all the people in Texas. Your fucking person that's running shit.
Yeah,
And by the way,
yo,
and by the way, fuck the Dallas Cowboys.
yo, weak ankled
Yeah,
ass governor, yo, non-toe wiggling governor. Fuck that guy.
yeah. But the bottom line is when they do that, how come none of these people that have done shit like that, and DeSantis did the same shit. What? Yeah, they're not sanctuary cities exactly.
Well,
So
Lolita, my mother says like that, that's what these places that they're sending them to, that, you know what I mean? They were designated sanctuary cities, but this is obviously them being sociopathic assholes.
right. I mean, how come there hasn't been
Right.
any allegations from judges and things going after the Satan and Wheelchair Willie? How come they haven't said, "Hey, that's human trafficking. You did that, and you actually used taxpayers' money to send them to these places." So, you know what I'm saying?
By
You
the
use
way,
taxpayers' money, so that's illegal. You're not supposed to do that shit. So why haven't they have been taken up on it? I fucking hate this country right now.
also, by the way, this probably won't help your mood right now, Shang, but I did watch your favorite man of law, who represents, basically impenetrable steel to you, Merrick Garland, our Attorney General, United States Attorney
Well,
General.
I don't like it.
And we found out today that they spent millions of dollars to come to the conclusion after a lengthy investigation, some 600 something days after the initial event, that at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, the police responded improperly.
Well, as they normally do.
Brother, I'm telling you, they just spent millions of dollars over almost 2 years to tell us everything that we just saw on the fucking tape 2 years ago, which was
Wow.
that the police reacted improperly.
But it's good we spent that money to find out.
And the amount of time.
And
bro, you could have watched a 17-minute YouTube video to see like, yeah, y'all probably okay. No, see when the gunshots went off and you ran away back the other way, and never went that way again. You weren't the guy for the job. So
I don't like the little bitch ass Harry
look, y'all
Potter.
got my mother almost cursing on here. She said F Garland.
F Garland.
And she
And by
spelled
the
the letter F.
Did you know this?
EFF. That's how you spell a letter.
F. Zio Finger said, I hope I'm saying it right. Trump lawyers warn Supreme Court of chaos and bedlam if states are allowed to bar him from the 2024 election.
Say that again. What happened? Say that again. Read that again.
Trump's lawyers warn Supreme Court of chaos and bedlam if states are allowed to bar him from the 2024 election.
That's not a warning. That's a threat, right? And it's instructions to his base.
Yeah.
To be violent if this happens. Listen.
If he's a loser,
I've been long saying the man ain't stupid. He's a sociopath. He doesn't give a fuck about right or wrong. He found power, and he's like, I will do anything to hold on to this. And my base believes that I'll just do that. Oh, they're willing to climb. Oh man, they almost hung Nancy Pelosi. If only they hadn't shot Ashley Babbitt in her fucking throat. Yay. But you know what I'm saying? Like he's willing to do anything. So like, yeah, it doesn't,
because he's a petulant child. He's a petulant child. He's a kid with colic that won't stop crying. He is that bad. And I'm saying, you know what? I hope that more people go at him for the dirty shit he did. In fact, I hope that on Club Shay Shay, that Cat does 3 hours dissing all that motherfucker and then let that go viral.
Yeah. Maya says Trump has never been told no. I disagree, Maya. I just think he never listens. Like that's a part of sociopathy, is just like, yeah, I know you said no, but yeah, here's my finger in your puss. You like that?
Oh, and he's going to lose this case too. Their lawyers, between him mouthing off at the judge and all that, he's going to lose this case, and he's going to be found again for at least $10 to $15 million. So good.
My mother references Alina Habba is who she means, who is representing Trump in one of these cases, but is clearly just like not equipped to do this.
Right.
It says that the Trump Supreme Court owes Trump. So they're very blatant about why they've done what they've done and what they intend to do with things that they've done.
David XYZ said 746 says Trump is enough rich guy to win this election. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. And also AJ Fit 365 says MAGA goof troops will say no evidence and not even know anything about Colorado case been done.
Yeah, I mean, listen, facts, evidence, court. Yeah, none of it. Look, I recently came to an actual conclusion. Wealthy one on Insta. I see you, bro. What up, though? I've recently come to a conclusion that we're fucked, and it's just it is calculated, right? I've been saying that, like, okay, if Trump is not allowed to run or barred from enough state ballots that he becomes ineligible and impossible to, they're gonna riot. The orcs are going to riot.
Yeah,
they're gonna show up. Boss Sauce, what up, cuz? If Trumpty Dumpty is allowed to run and loses, they will not accept the election. They ain't no there's no ambiguity about who them. Those guys that you see right now, they will riot.
Right.
And if Trump wins, we'll get a shaky king who will never leave. A dictator, he said for a day,
Yeah.
But you know,
we know he's going to continue
if
that.
there's,
And, plus,
he'll be like, "Hey, I was gonna leave, but nobody came to took over the shift, so
and
I
by the
just
way,
stayed."
he's getting a lot of funding from Pampers. You
New
shit,
pamper blowouts, adult
you
size,
shitty fucking president,
now in
ex-president.
orange.
And I hate when they say president because he's not president. Say ex-president, twice impeached,
Former.
4 times indicted, former ex-president. The media needs to step up and fucking try to help democracy at least get a chance, because right now they keep giving him a pass. I fucking hate y'all. And I swear, like I'm not a violent man, but I would be violent if I needed to, if I saw your faces. And I would take my fist and I would finger my nails right like this, and I'd punch you profusely in your puddle
Repeatedly.
over and over again till you're unconscious, and then I'm gonna drag you in the middle of the street. I'm hoping at the middle of the street at midnight. Cars don't know what they're running over sometimes.
We'll do it in the median. Listen, over on Instagram, I see MDL Garcia, Fast Ramon. Thank y'all for being here, joining in. If y'all really want to get into the comment section, the main community, Queen Gina Marie, I see you.
Yes.
The main community, they like to talk on YouTube, man, and the you know, again, a whole neighborhood community in this section of the World Wide Web has formed. But yeah, you can get on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/SavageAF I actually think you can just do @SavageAF World on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Savage AF World, if you look that up, or @Savage AF World, it should go through.
But what I'm gonna let y'all know is get ready for all of this shit that's gonna be coming at us this year. It's gonna be a lot of disinformation. It's gonna be a lot of AI, deep fakes. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that's gonna make you think certain shit is what's happening, and it's not the reality, because Republicans, and if you look at it, Republicans are going at it. Reality is not a factor, and neither is the truth. Their level of fuck the truth is amazing. Like, you literally just saw something happen. We heard him say, get me 1,000 and change votes, and you go, well, that wasn't him.
11,780.
I'm like, come on. And then he said, come on, guys, it's just
guys. He got desperate at the end, like, dude, come on, all I need. My mother says we're the only ones who, she sounds like Sarah Connor in every Terminator movie. She's like, we're the only ones who can save us, who can save ourselves. We have no one else to save us but us.
It's gonna be a crazy election. It's gonna be a crazy.
This is the last year of America, nigga. I've been saying it. I'm trying to toast with y'all, and nobody believe me because I'm a comedian and I'm high. But I'm telling you, as we know it, this is the last year of America, bro.
Right.
I'm standing on that.
There are going to be babies shooting people in the streets.
Over on IG, Queen Gina Marie says she doesn't get the notifications anymore. Queen, go to YouTube, mama. Make sure you're logged in. Maybe you got flagged. Maybe we got flagged. Maybe they flagged everybody. I don't know. Make up a new identity, but get back on. We're still on YouTube. We're
right.
there.
And, so, hey, look,
we want you here with us.
Check us on YouTube. The people on IG right now. Here we go. You do that.
But Gina Marie says she feels like that too, in terms of this being our last year of like whatever America we were trying to have that we never really did. The niggas was just trying to go to school and the playground and college and just trying to go to work. And America wouldn't let us be America. It won't let poor people be America. Like, America has never been the America, but whatever America was trying to be, that shit's over.
It's over. It's
like
over.
That shit is
I'm gonna show you
this year. There is no way out of this. This motherfucker is pushing everything.
If Trump wins, which is a distinct possibility because of the weakness of the candidate we have, which is honestly Joe Biden, not just because his message ain't getting out there, but people are ageist and they're going to think that. But this is America right now.
Bro, that's our Congress right now. Listen, over on IG, make sure y'all join and follow Dr. Botox Danielle, man. Listen, she's homegirl. I love you, mama. Good to see you out there. Join us on YouTube if you feel like it. But listen, YT Johnson says, Pedro, what will democracy be replaced with? Now, listen, I'm not. All I said was America as we know it.
I know
Will
what
not.
democracy
Will
is
I
gonna be
don't think it'll
replaced with.
survive this year, but we hypothesized years ago during the pandemic
Right.
when this shit was first bubbling up, a sort of like alliance of certain states, and they will vary, and then there'll probably be some space in between them. But when you see, the West Coast lock up, Washington, Oregon, California, I think we can pull Nevada in and maybe Arizona. On the East Coast, you'll have like that northeastern corridor, New York, Connecticut, all that
Yeah,
shit.
you know
That'll
what?
be
And
blue.
also,
Michigan, things like that.
and then in the middle of America,
And
we're gonna
then the
have
South.
the games, and it's gonna be people in an arena, and we're gonna
It'll
fight.
be Mad Max from
Yeah.
fucking Missouri to Utah, and then it will just be the South. So,
Did you see the
I don't
trailer for that movie?
I don't think that this violent white supremacist faction of America is powerful enough number wise or
I think
whatever.
they absolutely are.
No, to take over the entire country. No, but
Absolutely.
they might be able to slice off some shit. And some of this, I'm like, okay, y'all want, let me get this straight. I actually want to be at the negotiating table. I'm like, trying to hold my poker face. Like, all right, so you guys want Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, South Carolina, and Georgia.
Right.
And Texas? Bye, bro. They have water access. They can port the fuck out if they need to.
But
bro,
you know what?
These are some of the poorest states.
There's
a movie. Like let them go. Like what? No, let's not have a civil war. Like let them be their own
but
motherfucking
I think they
country.
Want that. If you look at there is, and
fuck, we need
so
50
creepy.
states for.
Yeah, because that's the way. Why do we need South Dakota, North Dakota? Why do we need Montana?
Bro, if you don't
let them go,
they always tell us to go back to Africa. Go, okay, yeah, go back to the Confederacy, but like, just like, bro, you got to stay right here, because after that, and we fought. Then we fighting. But I say let them go first. Like, give them that option. Like, if you want to secede, go bounce.
Yeah. But you can't have none of the money that that California makes.
That's why I say go. Texas, go.
And
that'll be all the money the South will have, and hopefully need based on their dental.
Yeah, y'all gonna be eating toenail soup, you bitches.
Motherfucking rock soup and shit.
Exactly, but that movie Civil War they said, and it's the Eastern Front. Did you see the trailer for Civil War?
Yeah, no, I've seen it, man. I can't wait. Yeah,
but I think that's creepy that it's coming out in like a month, and then
listen,
it's gonna give a lot of ideas.
It's part of the thing that's meant to hype us up. But listen, my mother says no federal money should go to any of those states. Well, they wouldn't, right? Like that's the thing. They would be confederates, right? Like they would. But I'm saying, yeah, let them outside. Let them be the CSA. Confederate States of America, right? If they're fine, but then you go deal with the UN, go get recognized by all the things or whatever and
the
fuck.
What happens.
But you know what I'm saying? And we'll lose some capital maybe, but we also will lose a lot of dependents.
A lot of dummies. We're gonna lose a lot of dummies.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this sounds actually like a like, bro, like
some of you
you ever just gave somebody some money just to go away? Like
or they owe you money and you go, man, I'd rather you go away.
I'm not even gonna ask for that.
If you step over that line, if you come over the line at California, guess what?
I was when you were gonna bring it in.
If y'all want that smoke, we can give it to you. That's what'll happen. I don't know if they think it's gonna be that easy.
Yeah. And then Maya says like tariffs on any imported goods to those states. Yeah. You're a foreign nation.
Yeah.
Hi Canada,
Oh,
like
but you know
whatever
what?
the fuck, right? Like it's like okay,
Yeah,
bro,
but
like bounce, nigga, like bounce.
Finger, I hope I'm saying it right. Them fools got guns, lots of guns, and see what the backwoods boys be buying around here. I'm scared.
I feel you. I feel that. But like I listen, I don't know how long you've been following Zio or whatever, but like for a while now, it's going on 4 years almost. I became a gun owner. I was pacifistic about it. You know, there was not a guy who was like guns go nigga, but then I saw white people really acting up in 2020.
And then you
And I don't
said,
mean all white people, but I mean the ones that we got to worry about, the ones you're talking about. And I was like, you know what? They shouldn't be the only ones with guns. I'm an American. I have Second Amendment rights. Let's
"Oh, we're off our
go.
Instagram."
It's all good. It's all good. That's why you got to join us on the YouTube. Don't just follow us on Instagram. Follow us everywhere. But you know, that's what it is. My mother says remove our military bases from there. And when I say that's what it is, sorry, just back to that point, just to wrap that up neatly, is I have been advocating for you know, intelligent, right-minded, sane, you know,
You want sanity? Oh,
people of
Pedro, what do
color,
you?
black
Are you
people
insane, Pedro, for one sanity?
to become legal gun owners. My mother says remove our military bases from there. Well, you know what? You don't have to remove the bases, but take the equipment.
I
Let
think
them
no.
build
I
their
think
own
you know what?
military program.
Yeah,
This is
no.
United
I say
States
remove
property.
the base.
But
Take,
those were where the fights would be,
yeah,
right?
but remove the
Over the
bases.
armories and shit
Yeah,
like
no.
that.
Remove the bases. Don't fund them to make new bases because remember you could do it on your own, bitch. You ever been to El Paso, Texas? Y'all could barely keep a 7-Eleven open. You fucking cucks.
They have great rolled tacos there. I can't remember the name of the
But
place.
that ain't the selling point for the place.
It's like, they were pretty fucking
Hey
good.
man,
I'm not
you know
gonna lie.
what? They're rampant with racism, but those motherfucking tacos,
Rolled the taquitos.
the
Woo.
taquitos are off the chain, but
And
probably
listen,
will face rape you.
and we know that some of our audience, you know, and the family and the community here is they're like-minded. And you know, and some of us, you know, don't really want to go that route. But what I'm saying is just like the way this is
What's up,
going,
Derek?
like these are just people that they actually want to fight.
They want
And
out, yeah,
you
but
can't not fight somebody who doesn't want to fight or
you
who
got to.
wants to fight. You can just either fight back or get beat up, right?
Right. There
Like
is no in between.
like they're going to hurt
But
you.
but
So
if you take away their funding
I don't know how you
and
want
you
it.
take away their funding, I wonder how many places be like it's like South Dakota. Hey, we're sorry, man. Can we come back? No, bitch.
Y'all got some of that, what you call it, bread?
Like, yeah, wait a minute. Well, she's like, we gotta make our own electricity now. What you mean? I got and we
Well,
just
you
give
know,
them a
the
stick. We
thing
give them
is,
2 sticks. Here's your fire, bitch. Make
well,
it
this
yourself.
here's the reality, Shang, is like for the podunk, you know, milk orcs, albino crickets, you know, who would want to secede from the United States anyways. A lot of them are already living in impoverished conditions that wouldn't change. So you know
It
what I
would be
mean?
pretty much the
Like,
same.
yeah, it's not like, man, I used to live in the trailer and now I lost my keys. So I'm just like outside my trailer, but
But I
they don't
still
let me in. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
nothing would change.
their whole life would
But
not
it
be
would
that
change because you know
different.
what it would change because if we tax them heavy on imports, it's like, hey, South Dakota, we tax you heavy on imports
Oh well,
because
you know what? They
they
would
they would
lose. You
eventually
know what? That's a great point, Shane. I'm glad you said that.
they
Because
would
they
lose
would
out.
lose the government program because again, let's understand
You don't want to
that
be part of this.
the numbers wise, not percentage wise, but the numbers wise, poor white people are the ones getting welfare. And I
By
mean
far.
WIC, I mean food stamps, EBT. Poor white people are the largest welfarers of all in America.
As welfarers go,
Outside of corporate America
also
and
when
wealthy
you
white
when
people.
you look at a lot of the different things they have set up to help like pertaining to giving discounts on senior citizens and stuff, a lot of stuff is actually through the federal government. Sorry, All your old people can't get it no more. But the thing is, I think a
That
lot of
oxygen that you need to smoke your cigarettes.
oh, right. Oh, Biden passed the thing where medication is cheaper, not for you, self to go.
Insulin, specifically insulin,
Insulin. No,
in
insulin
in
is
a
cheaper.
country where we feed you sugar burgers
Yeah,
made
yeah,
with
yeah.
donut buns and goddamn candied tomatoes.
Yeah.
You know, people, motherfuckers out there dying. L Stone, I see you out there, boy. You know, it's like, of course, insulin, you know, sugar regulation
You have to
is
pay
a
more now.
critical drug here.
Right. It's,
And you know, the way America
I think
has
we should
done it.
take them
And
to
yeah,
the
like is it the Biden administration has put a cap on that.
yeah, you
I
don't
think
like
it's
the
somewhere
Biden
around 30 bucks
administration.
or something now.
You don't like what he's doing. You know what? You say, oh well, gas prices are so high. Well, guess what? Now gas is gonna be $15 a gallon for you Dakota bitches. Because no regulation. Build your own regulation.
Better ride your buffaloes.
Yeah,
nigga.
exactly. I'm so sick of it. You know what? When Texas said that shit about succeeding, I was like, yo, let's put bombs around that bitch and
Ted Cruz said that
send
shit.
it.
He said, "We'll take
Send
the
it out
oil,
to
we'll
the
take the
ocean.
military." I was like, "All right,
Yeah,
nigga." Like,
yeah.
good luck with that
And
shit.
let them float out into the fucking ocean. Bye. The bottom line is there's parts of America that black people don't want to go to anyway, that you can't go to. Now Georgia would still be in a mix, but we'd have to just fuck them over
I don't
too.
know. They'd be, but you know, it'd be interesting to see how America factions out. But you know, who I can't remember exactly. White T. Johnson actually asked me earlier, like, what replaces democracy? I mean, I don't think we're in a place where America needs to replace democracy, but we should probably exile the states that don't want to participate
And in democracy.
in it anymore. So fuck secession. Can we just get motherfucking evictions? Like,
Yeah.
can we just give South Carolina an eviction notice? You know, Alabama, Florida, whoever really just doesn't want to do it,
You ain't about
Texas,
that.
whatever.
And
Like, if you really
and
just
them
don't want to follow the United States
take the
Constitution, be
Constitution.
honest about it. Write your own and bounce, man. Go do your own thing, bro.
That's
But
that's not,
please don't come with that dumb shit. Like,
yeah.
please, please.
And you know what? Florida, of all places, the dick of America. If you look at it from a, you know,
The flaccid penis.
yeah, the bottom line is it has the most elderly people. That's just a fact.
Because they don't charge, they don't have a what did they,
No, it's true.
there's some kind of tax they don't have. Maybe like
Right.
an income
But the
tax
bottom
or
line is
sales
they would
tax.
suffer. Texas would suffer. They know they would. And plus, who would be very much so losing Dallas Cowboys play?
Yeah.
Huh? Who would
Let's
they
go.
play?
Nacho year again. Let's go. Better cool that ranch down. All right, man. So
So, I wanted to let
this we kind of you know went on some tangentials from the
yeah,
original
but it's
topic.
gonna be a crazy
It's gonna be a
election.
crazy year, yeah.
And by the way, your mom's. By the way,
Bro,
how you doing? How
we're
you
talking
doing,
about
Lolita?
Come on, man.
Hey, Lolita, how you doing?
Miss Carmona Love on Instagram. I see. You see, I'm just moving on to the shout outs
Yeah,
now.
yeah. By the way,
I just ignored it.
yeah, your mother said something that was really poignant and factual. Vote your ass off.
Please.
Get these people out. Vote them out. That is the thing we got to do. And you can't get discouraged with the bullshit. You got to vote in crazy numbers, or little babies are going to be shooting.
Listen. I don't want to sound disillusional to our audience or anybody out there, right? So, because I know we have some people who are like, well, if I don't get this, then I'm not voting, and like, you know what I mean. I understand that angst and that anger and that stance. I really do. But when I say that I think this is the last year of America, I mean participate fully, dog.
Right.
It's closing time. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like get in there. Like, yeah, go vote. Go to a rally or some shit. Like, just go see what it is. But when it ends, as I think it might, as we know it.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Come on, y'all.
And I could be wrong, but
no, America is about to be a wrap.
But just know that you did your part. Like I'll be standing at the edge of America, like, well, you know, I voted. Proud to be an American. Yeah. So, you know.
Oh wow.
But it's hard to complain about a process that you don't participate in. And even if you don't believe in it, nigga, it's like throwing darts at the county fair or whatever. Like, just play the game. And then at the end, you'll be like, yeah, but I have a bunch of guns.
But you know what? AJ Fitz said, remember, Shang, Pedro has guns and you don't. I told you.
Legal guns. Shane knows people, though.
I know people. Rollo would get us some. I mean,
don't give up the name of the source, nigga.
Oh, shit.
He about to get Fred Hampton.
We on the air? Oh, shit. Did I say his name out loud?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, man. Right, you bring him right through Arizona, drive him up, boom, got him.
Now you get a route, nigga. Damn, Shang. I can't do no crime with this.
Oh, did I bust us out? and he dropped them off. You know where he drops them off? Rossmore. Right at Rossmore.
He said exactly. Rossmore and Fine. All right. So let's keep this pushing. As we do, it's my turn
to burn.
So y'all gonna learn, and I'm gonna do it like this here, burn.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in. Hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey,
I know what you're going. Here we go.
It's your boy Black Pedro with another pop-in.
Let me see.
Just to let you know what's popping. I'm gonna put this banner up. You got it? Okay.
I got it up there. Hold up.
CD Deuce versus everybody.
Everybody?
When I say CD Deuce, this is a potential Ocho Cinco Meta World Peace situation. CJ Gardner Johnson was brought to the Lions earlier this year during the off season,
right?
To improve the team's defense. Been a little bit up and down, some injuries and whatnot, but when he's on the field, the man represents murder.
Yeah.
When asked about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers earlier this week, he did make a comment, a statement. Let's call it man stands on his feet. The man made a statement.
Right.
Basically the Bucs would be, a fire-ass team if they had a fire-ass quarterback. Shade Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is the Tampa Bay Bucs quarterback. Baker fired back. Bakers do. They fire ovens mostly. But this dude fired words back. Said, obviously, dude, meaning CD Deuce, CJ Gardner Johnson. By the way, CD Deuce, I don't know if he officially did it, but CJ Gardner Johnson is talking about changing his name officially to CD Deuce.
Okay, now he's going a little too far.
Like I said, it's a potential Ocho Cinco Meta World Peace.
That's a little stupid.
But hey, man, I know Meta got a championship or two, so.
Yeah, I get two.
Here's the thing, man. Baker fired back, said, well, obviously, Baker Mayfield, by the way, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneer quarterback. The Lions are hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this Sunday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's East Coast, 3 p.m. If you're in the middle somewhere, you do the math. That's not my job. You live in a weird place. Follow the sun. But that being said, Baker Mayfield, Tampa Bay quarterback, said, well, obviously, dude needs to watch film, which is saying that I'm that fire quarterback. Oh, shit, son.
Well.
And then CD Deuce.
Did he hit back?
He licked back with a shot of previous Tampa Bay quarterback Tom Brady. Maybe some of you have heard of him. And he was like,
isn't it some quarterback? He did all right in the NFL.
And CD Deuce with the picture of Tom Brady said something like, ask the dude before you if I watch tape. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm telling you that violence has been chosen.
Yeah,
And when you got one of our top DBs talking shit to their quarterback out loud in the open, and the quarterback wants to talk, nigga, it's elbow chin time.
Oh,
It's
you know what? I like that
chin
though. I
time.
actually like that. I like the fact that the quarterback.
Let's go.
But I already know they're going to beat them. Okay,
we already beat them 20-6 in week 6.
They're going to beat them
in their stadium. Come on to Detroit, bro. Come through.
But after they beat the Tampa Bay Bucks with their subpar quarterback, the next person they play is the real one. Because
we don't know this. It's either 49ers or Green Bay.
It's going to be, both of them are about that life. The Green Bay is about that life.
No. In reality, the 49ers should emasculate the Green Bay Packers. Yeah. And the 49ers were always my second team, quote unquote. Like when I grew up, I was a kid. As a kid, I was a hometown team kid always. But as I really came into my football love years, Montana, Jerry Rice, Roger Craig, John Taylor, Ronnie Lott.
Wow.
I mean, these were my dudes, right? Like those teams. I love the 85 Bears up until and then at a certain point, I'm just like, no, I'm a hometown team kid. But like the Niners were always like my second team, like the other team that I really loved.
My second team was the Cleveland Browns.
That's shitty. Okay, that's just.
Oh wow, I made a mistake. No, I just feel like right now, and AJ Fit. Wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Note to self: don't tell Shank shit. You know what?
You gave up a lot of info.
I did give up a lot of information.
He was like, all you gotta do is call Ronald 3:30 p.m. from Tuesday to Thursday, any day of the week.
Yeah,
but get it down 10 West, make a left at a. I'm like, nigga.
Wow. Okay, well, put it this way. I'm gonna have guns. I'm gonna have guns, baby. Anyway, it goes. If the shit goes down, guess what? Okay.
I reload it.
Okay, but the bottom line is, I think that right now it's going to be between Detroit and San Francisco. I mean, if you look at
numerically at this point, it seems to be that seems to be the collision point.
And the reason I'm saying that is the Detroit Lions. That's the test to beat San Francisco, because San Francisco really has balled out of control.
Absolutely, I welcome it. And I know that this weekend, probably what's their face? Tampa Bay is going to probably blitz heavy to try and rattle Jared Goff, our quarterback.
And Goff is not the most mobile dude.
No, he is not at all. And numerically, statistically, empirically, he's horrible outdoors, on grass, and under pressure, right? Like he's just not as good as he is in a dome, and especially at home.
On turf.
Yeah, on turf. But let's not forget that this whole game isn't on Jared Goff. Like the Lions actually do probably have while McCaffrey in San Francisco is, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, an elite running back and one of the best. Absolutely. The Lions have the best tandem in the league, especially with the teams left playing. So, fuck everybody else. But of the teams that are still in the NFL playoffs playing games,
right,
the Detroit Lions have the best running back combination. And it might not even be necessary for Goff to sling that thing as much as possible. Justin Wings Wade, I see you, bro. But that's the thing, man. So either way, looking for a great game. Lions are hosting playoff game number 2. I don't think I've ever seen this in my lifetime where I don't think I've ever seen them host 2 playoff games. So cheers to that alone. A whole nother set of accomplishments Fuck them Buccaneers. They're pirates. It's goddamn Europeans sailing the seas and robbing motherfuckers.
Army matey.
Yeah, they're goddamn human traffickers.
Okay, why YG Shang's not here to start no trouble? He's just here for the Super Bowl.
Damn, he hit you with the 85 Bears.
Okay, by the way,
they were
how many rings do the Bears have?
In total, I don't know. But they haven't had one since 85.
I think 1 or 2.
80,
San Francisco has like 6 or 7.
Oh yeah, no, they're one of the elite team. Yeah, the Steelers.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back,
Derek Tuggle came in on YouTube, said they have 1.
Yeah, so Whitey Johnson.
The 85 is the only one the Bears have, Derek?
Yeah, Chicago
really?
don't get. Yeah, stop it.
Super Bowl titles. Because maybe NFL championships is another thing. Because
different.
I know the Lions have several NFL championships, but like 0 Super Bowl appearances, ergo no wins. So definitely a lot riding on this year. But when you have individual players talking, specific individual shit to each other.
That makes it
about
better.
to be a game, bitch. Let's go. But let's not sleep on Aiden Hutchinson. He's been coming up big.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. The Bears went 2 times, only won 1. Only one
in 85. And then what's his name? Kirby Smith took them.
You know what?
Lubby Smith, right?
Lubby Smith. But I want to let y'all know who's the #1 black coach with the most winning seasons.
Oh. That's all day. Mike Tomlin, dog. Patriots. I mean, I'm Steelers. Sorry, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah,
Mike Tomlin.
My brother said, you got to hear the way he talks. When he talks in the press conference, everybody, a pin could drop because
he walked out. He walked out when they were like, "You only have a year left." He was like, "Bitch, I got shit to do."
Yeah, he's thorough.
We working on the draft. All right, man. Shang, that was my pop in for today, man. Just
we had to go
versus everybody, Detroit versus everybody. Let's go, Shang.
Okay, before I jump into this and let y'all know what it is again.
Yeah, this one got me.
Vote.
Let's go.
All right, because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it badly. Listen, if you get a chance, anybody that's on the feed, you know what to do. You got to go to the goddamn thing, take your little finger and do this. The bell, click the goddamn bell. Also, make sure you follow at Black Pedro, at Comedian Shang, and even though some people think Threads is whack, at Black Pedro and Comedian Shang.
You can't judge
on the Threads.
Where's your app?
Do that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got an app that got 257 million people.
Out app that shit then.
Until then, shut your pie hole. And make sure you subscribe and also give us some thumbs up. Thumbs up help us. Hit us with the thumbs up. My Shangry for today, and you know about this, right? I just want to let y'all know, bitch, please. Oh my God, Nikki Haley, what the fuck are you thinking? I don't know if you guys seen this, but Nikki Haley just stuck her foot in her mouth again. In fact, I'm gonna play this versus what she did. Nikki Haley had the audacity, the balls to say this.
Racist party? Are you involved in a racist party?
No. We're not a racist country, Brian. We've never been a racist country. Our goal is to make sure that today is better than yesterday. Are we perfect? No. But our goal is to always make sure we try and be more perfect every day that we can. I know I faced racism when I was growing up, but I can tell you today is a lot better than it was then. Our goal is to lift up everybody, not go and divide people on race or gender or party or anything else. We've had enough of that in America. That's why I'm so passionate about doing this. I don't want my kids growing up where they're sitting there thinking that they're disadvantaged because of a color or a gender. I want them to know that if they work hard, they can do and be anything they want to be in America.
Bitch, please.
Nigga,
please.
in the same sentence, in the same verbiage. Sorry, this bitch said America has never been racist, and she faced racism when she was
Right.
growing up.
This is not a racist country. Listen, if we got to go through the redlining, if we got to go through segregation, Jim Crow, basically cops being nigger catchers, what they called before. Nikki Haley, you need to eat a Planet of Dicks.
I've never eaten steak, but I've eaten at a steakhouse. Steak.
And I don't know. Racism doesn't exist, but they've been racist to me. Which is it, bitch? Which is it, bitch? Look, bitch, please stop.
Racist party? Are you involved in a racist party?
No, we're not a racist country, Brian.
What? Let me tell you something.
That wasn't the question.
That wasn't a question.
He didn't ask you about your country. He said your party, bitch.
The party. It wasn't about the country. And the bottom line is we are in a racist country. We see it's happening. We see what's going to happen when the Civil War comes, and then I'll have my illegal guns, and then we'll be going to pop off and see who makes it. But wow, I just said that out loud too. Hey. The bottom line is we know what's going to happen. She is basically sucking up to the base as best she can and trying to erase any possibility. She's basically trying to erase any possibility that white people will look at her in the wrong way. She is totally whitewashed. She has done what she said she's going to do, and she's third. Remember, DeSantis is second right now. She's third. But when you watch the comments, I got that clip.
Vivek is out, by the way.
Vivek's out. Well, I mean, no, but he's there. You know what they're pushing him for?
Ramaswamy.
That Ramaswamy, they're putting him for vice president. Him and Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Too.
Yeah, and Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Ice Road Trucker.
Yeah.
No, they're talking about Haley too, even though they're talking shit about each
No,
other.
Nikki Haley. They said there's a lot of.
Listen, Kamala Harris was one of the toughest people to call out Joe Biden, and he was like, "Let's get the nigger chick on our team." She almost got me.
AJ Fitt coming from a bitch that didn't want to discuss slavery when asked. Exactly. The bottom line is right now, this woman has just stuck her foot firmly in her mouth again. Bro. And I'm going to make sure that I put this on all my social media so people can see this motherfucker is full of that shit.
It's so contradictory. She said, America has never been a racist country. I faced racism when I was growing up and blah, blah, blah. It's like, how has it never been racist if you faced
it's always been racist.
When you were a kid?
It's always been racist. We know that. It's the nature of the beast of the hypocrisy of the Republican Party. So I'm gonna let y'all know.
And nobody asked you about the fucking country. He asked you about your party.
Yeah, and
he asked you about your racist ass party.
Hey! Don't. She's a woman. That's what somebody told me. I said,
lady. I'll recognize your gender. Hey, lady.
Hey,
lady.
Lady.
About your party, not
hey,
the
lady
country.
that changed her name because she doesn't want to be really known
about both
as an Indian.
She was wrong about both.
Oh yeah, but the bottom line is right now the voters are seeing how much she's a wishy-washy flip-flopper, and she continues to do it. And I'm saying to you, Nikki, do it again and again and again, because if Trump by chance is out of the race, say his diaper explodes, yep, and he slips.
Shit happens.
Yeah, shit always happens with him. And he slips and slides down the steps of a plane and busts his ass, and he can't run. And then the Satan sticks his foot in his mouth again. I hope that you are the person that we have to go against so we can beat the brakes off you, you horrible hypocrisy-ridden whore.
My mother says they. Again, we gotta specify our theys, y'all, but we know who they is, but let's talk about them properly. But they are talking Elise Stefanik, and then I think as a VP candidate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's nice.
The B who spearheaded the Professor Gay resignation. The Congresswoman who tried to who did King Kong, the president of Harvard. And if you don't know what I mean by King Kong, you ain't been in America long enough.
You don't even know what it is.
Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter.
Nikki Haley. Stop the cap. That's what the kids say.
Man. That's your Shangry for today. That's your show for today. Listen, and if you're watching this later and you only follow us on Instagram, just know that it's a great place to be. It really is.
Come to our YouTube, yeah.
They only allow us on Instagram to stream live through this platform for an hour. So if you really want to get in on it, and when we put in this extra time, because this is an hour and a half now, this is a 90-minute show for you guys today.
We gave you the
gave you the big dog. Join us on YouTube. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, youtube.com/C, like the letter,
right,
/Savage AF World, all one word. And you can get notified, subscribe. It'll give you the notification.
It'll let you know all the dirt.
And then
it'll give you all the dirt.
And you can follow us. You know what I'm saying? You can know when we're on.
And before we leave, again, fuck the Cowboys.
Fuck them all. Fool Ranch is what it is. And that being said,
show's coming up real quick. I'm going to be at the Ice House this Saturday at 7:30. I'll be at the Ice House. Make sure you come out to the show if you get a chance. And then after that, February 2nd, I will be at the Red Curb.
Did you put an afro on a dinosaur?
Of course.
God damn.
Of Godzilla.
That actually just looks like a microphone. Like it looks like you put this on Godzilla.
Actually, that's Angela.
Like that's the smoothest motherfucking throw.
I'll be in Avon, Indiana, at the Red Curb Comedy Club Friday, February 2nd at 8 p.m.
Let's go.
So make sure you come out and watch out for those babies.
They will kill you. Yeah. Tomorrow night, Friday, I will be at the Comedy Chateau hosting the 7:30 p.m. show. Listen, they've had some great ones coming through there lately. Bro, last weekend they literally had to add seats from another room. Like it was the most packed I've ever seen the Comedy Chateau.
Really?
And not to say that they don't get packed out, but I just mean like it was like
they're getting it
stuffed in that bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely hit them for some spots, and I'm gonna put
the info up. Sorry, my bad. And then y'all latch on. But 7:30, I'm hosting the early show at the Comedy Chateau, North Hollywood, California. Man, come through.
Might come through. Make sure you check us out. Make sure you subscribe. Share the show. That's very important to share the show with all your friends, family, your side chick, your side piece, your side dick, whatever you got to do.
Hey.
Make sure you share it with all you people. You know, you see this where it's at. It's scrolling at the bottom. We appreciate y'all. Let's take this show to another level, man. And it's on you. It's on us to bring it to you, but it's on you to do it too. So we all in this together.
Let's go.
All right, so
man.
Yeah.
We'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
We'll be there.
Keep your finger out your nose.